So good afternoon, sir. By the way, my name is Steve Daniel Mgilian from BSMT2 Antares, and this is my video explanation about the CO2 assessment. So task 1 is a special survey to ships over 10 years old. So number 1 is all web frame rings in a wing ballast tank, if any, or cargo wing tank used in primarily for water ballast, see note 1. Number 2 is one deck transfers, see note 2 and 6. A. In each of the remaining ballast tank of any. And B. In cargo center tanks. C. In 2 cargo center tanks. Number 3. Both transverse bulkhead in a waving ballast tank, if any, or a cargo wing tank is used primarily for water ballast. See the note 3. Number 4. Transverse bulkhead. See note number 4. A. In each of the remaining ballast tanks. B. In a cargo wing tank. C. In 2 cargo center tanks. 5. Selected cargo hold hatch covers in coamings, plating, and stiffeners. Number 6 is selected areas of deck plating inside lines of hatch openings and between cargo hold hatches. The task 2, special survey 2 to ships 10 years old. Number 1, within the cargo tank length and each tank plate. B is a 1 transverse section. See note 6. Number 2 is measurements for general assessment and recording for corrosion. Pattern of structural members subject to close-up survey in accordance with Table 372, Table 373, Table 374, or Table 375. Number 3, selected wind and water strikes outside the cargo tank length. Number 4, critical areas and required by the surveyor. So in task 3, thickness measurements planned for bottom structure with substantial corrosion. Structural member, bottom plating, extend measurement, minimum of 3 bays cross tank, including half bay measurement around the underwall suction trams. Pattern measurement, 5 points pattern for each panel between longitudinals and webs. So number 2 is the bottom longitudinal, minimum of 3 longitudinal in each bay where bottom plating measured. 3 measurements in a line across flange and 3 measurements for vertical web. So the last part is the task 4. Shell and longitudinal bulkheads and substantial corrosion. Structural member, extent of measurement, pattern of measurement. 1 is deckhead and bottom strikes in a way of stringer platforms, plating between each pane of longitudinal in a minimum of 3 bays, and the pattern of measurement is single measurement. 2 is all other strikes between every third pair of longitudinals in some 3 bays. The pattern measurement, this is a single measurement. So number 3, longitudinal deckhead and bottom strikes. So, and each longitudinal in some 3 bays. Pattern measurement is 3 measurement across web and 1 measurement of flange. Longitudinal all others, that's number 4. Every third longitudinals in same 3 bays. 3 measurements across web and 1 measurement on flange. 5 is the longitudinal bracket, minimum of 3 at top, middle, and bottom of tank in same 3 bays. 5 point pattern over area of bracket. Number 6, last number, is the web frames and cross ties. 3 webs within minimum of 3 locations on each web, including in a way of cross ties connections. 5 points pattern over 2 squares and meter area, plus single measurement on a web frame and cross tie faced flats. So that's all, sir, for CO2 assessment. Have a good day and God bless.